Hey guys, JKG here, back with another One Punch Man video, and today will be a new segment to my channel. Okay, I'm going to call this Pull or No Pull. Yeah, I actually made this logo myself. Yeah, it took me quite a while, but yeah, this will be a monthly kind of like a program. So this will highlight all the pros and cons to me about the upcoming limited SSR for the global server, I mean the C server. Yeah, so without further ado, let's take a look. So Metal Knight will be coming 1st September, which is, I will probably release this video at 12 AM on 1st September, so he'll be released in 5 hours. I'll probably do a live summon. Yeah, I'll be probably doing a summon on the 1st of September, so keep a lookout for that. And also, before I continue, I want to thank you guys for the support, and for more content like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss future videos. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, before I go to the pros and cons, I just want to quickly go through what is the enhanced passive and the ultra ultimate. Okay, so the ultra ultimate, so the damage increases from 100% to 120% when you get the 3-star keepsake. The injury, so there's a 50% chance to inflict all targets with injury for 2 turns, which is really good. So the damage increases from 50% to 65%. And then the burn, there's a 100% chance to inflict the main target with burn. The burn damage increases from 50 to 100%, which is quite a lot. It's like twice of the original. Yeah, so quite a significant increase. And then let's see his passive. I'm not sure why the title text font is so dark. Yeah, so the passive, he increases all allies attack by 10% for each injured enemy. It stacks up to 3 times. So when Metal Knight becomes 5 stars, the passive allows him to stack this 4 times instead of 3. So at maximum you can increase all allies attack by 40%, which is pretty impressive. Also, he's a all attacker, so he'll fit pretty well with a first turn sweep lineup. Yeah, and then when the enemy is under the burn effect, he will also get weakened. So the weaken reduces damage by 10% for 1 turn, and then the enhanced passive increases that to 20%. Yeah, so overall pretty nice. Okay, let's move to the pros and cons. Okay, so the pros. He's a good high-tech. So good high-tech units are pretty rare. Currently there's only Child Emperor and Dr. Genius. Fukigao is pretty solid. Blue Fire is okay, but of course can't really compare to SSR stats. So I think Metal Knight is a good combination for a high-tech unit, and in the future you will need units of different classes as well for the mass training facility. If you guys missed the video, I'll link it up here at the top right corner. Yeah, so you will need like 6 of each class units, so he's a good addition. Also, he has attack and injury to all units, so the injury is a 50% chance to to inflict on all units, which is pretty impressive. I think currently there are not much debuffs that can inflict to all, so this is quite good. He'll fit in a burn or injury lineup, so currently I think it's quite common because of like there's Vaccine Man, there's Subterranean King, and then for injury there's Beast King and Tatsumaki. Yeah, so I think Metal Knight can fit quite easily into all these teams, all these lineups. Yeah, so he can be a good addition. And also he has the highest base attack, HP and defense in the game. So stats wise, I think he's probably the best in the entire game, even including all the future scheduled SSRs. So the base attack, the new Awakened Tatsumaki is at 419 base attack. Metal Knight is at 422. Yeah, so he's still the highest. HP and defense, he is tied with Goketsu, being the highest in the game as well. So there are only 2 units that is, I think, 25-31 HP. Yeah, so it's the highest base HP in the game, so pretty tanky as well. So stats wise, he's really nice. Okay, so let's move on to the cons. Okay, firstly, his skill damage multipliers are pretty low for a limited SSR. So if you compare to like the Tatsumaki as well, her ultimate does 150% to all units and also 160% dot. So of course there's an OP example, but if you compare to other limited SSRs as well, Metal Knight damage is 100% and is 120 with his Ultra Ultimate, which is still pretty low even though he has high base stats, base attack. But damage wise, I think it'll be not as impressive as other limited SSRs. Even the first skill is only at 120%, while other limited SSRs, they have like 180%, 200% and stuff. Yeah, so 120 is pretty low. Yeah, so even with high base attack, his skills won't do as much damage as others. Okay, he has no core. This is not a very big issue, but if you are replacing Child Emperor, then you will need to find a new core. Bakuzan will be a good pick, but he's not widely available yet. I think currently you can only get him from the hero backup. I don't think he's available in elite vouchers yet, but I think he will be in the future because in the Chinese server, he is available in the elite voucher pool. Yeah, so you'll need to find a new core. Dr. Genius core is good, but his core usually is for like support or defensive purposes. So for attack, I think, yeah, you need to find another core like Bakuzan. Thirdly, he will be replaced by SSR Genos in the future. So SSR Genos also attacks all, but his damage is a lot higher. Yeah, so currently I think if you saw my Chinese meta video, I think a lot of people are using SSR Genos. Not many using Metal Knight anymore. Yeah, so he'll be replaced in the future. And then he has low sustainability. So as I mentioned before, he has higher space HP and defense tied with Goketsu. But then if you compare to Goketsu, Goketsu has a heal in the ultimate, and also his passive will reduce damage when attacked with non-critical, so he is very tanky. Whereas Metal Knight doesn't have any defensive skills. All his skills are focused on attack. Even the passive is increased attack. He has a weaken, but I don't think it's as effective as other tanks. So even though he has high base HP and defense, he can't really be used as a tank. Yeah, so I think that's the issue with Metal Knight. Even though he has high HP, he can't really be a frontliner. I mean he can, but you have to give him more HP gears rather than attack, which is a bit counterproductive since he is a attacker. Yeah, and then the burn damage also is based on his attack, not his HP. Yeah, so as bulky as he is, he can't really be used as a tank. Yeah, so I would like to move on next. So I would consider him a must-have if you don't have a Child Emperor or you don't have a good high-tech attacker. So Dr. Genius is great, as I said, but he's more of a support, a healer. Yeah, he can't really be used for damage. So if you don't have Child Emperor, I would consider him. Maybe not a must-have, but I think he will be really good for you. And also if you are using an injury lineup, so like if you're using Tatsumaki Beast King for the injury or even Amaimas, you might want to add him to your lineup. He will be a good addition because for each additional unit under injured, increase all allies attack by 10%, so up to 30%, which is quite big increase. Yeah, so he's kind of like a Sky King for injury lineups. Yeah, so your Amaimas will deal a lot more damage. Yeah, so he can be great in that aspect. Okay, so moving on, you also can consider him if you lack an all attacker, so like Atomic Samurai or Tatsumaki. If you don't have any of those, you might want to summon for him. He's a pretty good all attacker, even though his damage will be not as much as future limited SSRs, but he will still be quite a good all attacker for now. And also if you're using a burn lineup, so like your Genos, Blue Fire, Vaccine Man, Subterranean, I think he'll be quite a good addition to the lineup. Yeah, so I think that's about all for the video. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this new segment that I'm doing. It'll probably be a monthly thing for all the global releases of the limited SSRs. I won't be doing this for the Chinese server. Yeah, because I am not as familiar with the Chinese server as I am with the English server. I'm currently playing the C server a lot more. Yeah, so that's about all for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I noticed a lot of viewers are not subscribed, so you probably will be missing a lot of my videos. So subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future videos, and I'll see you guys next time.